To see little wins like that every day is really what being a kindergarten teacher is like, and it's those little wins that make it so gratifying. Time of the year is the best time to be a teacher. There's so much joy and happiness and love, and I adore every second of it. Merry Christmas. I love when you look so pretty. I hope you have a good day. Good morning, sweet friend. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I am a kindergarten and first grade teacher in Northern California. Today is Monday. It is the last week before break, and it is gingerbread themed week. I actually have a ton of work to do because I said in my last vlog that I would be here on the weekend, like I say every time, and am I ever here? No. So I have a lot that I need to do this morning. It's 7:38. Also, I'm so sorry. Today is Cookie Butter Monday. Now we can start our day. And if you can't tell, it is raining today, of course, on the last week of winter break. It's supposed to rain like all week, so I don't know why I bothered curling my hair. That was dumb, but I'm gonna print.
I wish I could be you.
You wish it could be me?
Yeah.
Everyone gave toys to Spencer. Of course. His mom and dad did. But so did Grandma and Bobo and Poppy and Granddaddy and Auntie Mim and Uncle Fred and Cousin Drew and Miss Call. Just kidding. So what's the problem in the story right now? Who can tell me? What would you tell Spencer? Oh, give them away. That'd be a good idea. What would you tell Spencer? Put them away. What would you say? Spencer's mom had it up to here with all the toys. Does that mean she's happy? No, she's had it up to here with all those toys. Spencer! She yelled on her way upstairs. Can you show me the face that Spencer is making right now? How is he feeling?
Worried.
Worried for sure. I love that. He's nervous. He's like, what? Maybe scared. Maybe he doesn't want to give away his favorite toy. He might be scared. Spencer, his mom, rolling her eyes. Don't be so dramatic. You want to do it with me?
Yeah.
Do your parents say not to roll your eyes?
Yes.
You can do it this one time with me. Ready? Don't be so dramatic. Here's another one you can do without, she said. No problem, said Spencer. His mom fell over. What? You're going to give it up? Just like that? Sure, Spencer said. That one's Dad's.
What?
Turn and tell your friends about a time that you had to give away a toy. It is now the end of the day. We actually had a great day. It was great. I wish I had prepared. We actually got, I think, everything done that I wanted to get done. Thankfully, I had counseling this morning, so I could do a little prep, and thankfully my aide is awesome. So we did everything. Actually, we got more done than I expected we would get done, so go us. The only thing I didn't do was make our wooden ornaments, and I decided not to do that today because I wasn't ready for them, so we'll just get that done tomorrow, but we can just knock that out and it'll be quick and easy. My aide did help me put these together. They're precious. One of the kindergarten teachers convinced me that I should do these. She gave me the copy, she gave me the ribbon, and was like, just do it, Maylene. So I did it. They're like name ornaments, but it's a string. That's how long the student is. So like if they untied it, it would be as tall as they are. So she actually put these together for me, and I think that's so nice. And they have, some of them have their little picture on the back, little school picture, but very simple, very fun. So the students will have those. They will also have a wooden ornament, a snowman one to take home. So they will decorate this bag that teacher also gave me, and they'll go in there for their parents or guardian or whoever they live with. Originally, I planned on doing this with Kinder, like doing a vowel each day. This is from, I don't even know who it's from. It's a gingerbread CVC pack, and they're supposed to sound out the CVC word and then match it with the picture, so it'll look like that. But I was going to just play the game with them, and we didn't get to that today, but that's okay. They're prepped for tomorrow. Oh, the other thing we started, so cute. Well, let me get one that's actually colored. Some of my friends get very tired after coloring or don't really have the skills yet to color, but for example, we're very proud of this student. This is part of a little writing craftivity. This is by Happily Ever Elementary. They're the same people that make the unicorn craft I do at the end of the year. Happily Ever Elementary. Yep, I got it. You can make this simpler by printing it on colored paper than just having them put it together. But I wanted it to be like a little bit more personal because it is very like, I don't know, it's not very personal, I guess. I wanted the craft to feel more personal, not just like perfect looking. And they're super cute. We are going to do a writing tomorrow, so they'll have a writing page in there. For centers today, they were actually pretty good. It was super messy, and I'll show you why. But they did a really good job. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm always so proud of my kids. But I really am. Like, they worked pretty hard today. I didn't bother with the center folders because I'm not doing a center tracker this week because... So when they're in writing this week, they will be building a gingerbread house out of paper. And we have never done anything like this without each other. Like, I've always walked them through all of the things, except for when we did creepy carrots. But that was someone still was helping them. So I put a picture of an example, a house, and then I don't know if you can see on the back, some decorations. Can you imagine kinders just going for this? I haven't even got a chance to look at them yet. We're going to look at them together. Also, I am a mess because it has been raining like crazy. Like sideways rain. And they had to do indoor recess today 2 times. So I think I'm super exhausted because I've just been like full teacher mode all day long. But I still love Mondays. So here's one. This one looks almost exactly like the example. We have this one, this one. It almost makes me want to do, you know, those TikToks where it's like, okay, first up we got bing. I think this one, this student had a hard time cutting out the extra pieces. So those are the ones I got today. Those are the only ones that were in the writing center. And then when they were done, they just picked something in the writing center to do. Kind of cute though, kind of cute. And then this student really enjoyed the color by sight word. They mixed up want and what at first. They colored the what section for the color that should have been for want. And I put want and what together on here on purpose because I wanted them to pay attention. And she was like, Miss Cole, I made a mistake. And I said, I'm so glad you caught it. Oh, there's another student, which I'm so proud of the student for coloring on the paper. Love that. And that during that center time is when I started making the little, where are they at? These with the kids. I was just like having them color and cut and do all that. So that was like the biggest chunk of our day, basically. We got back from lunch. We finished centers. We went to math centers, which are the same math centers that I showed you last week that were new. So if you want to see what my kinders and first graders are doing, go check that last video up here. And then during that time, I pulled some small group math. I think I have a clip I can share with you here. 2 snowmen and 1 snowflake.
I know what this is. I know what it equals.
1 snowflake.
I know what it means.
Double check it. Make sure it's right. Double check it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
All right. Are you ready to find the answer?
Yeah.
1 at a time. Let's count together. Ready? Magic wand.
4, 5. I know.
How many?
5.
And then after small group math, they had free choice. And during that time, my aide was finishing up the ornaments too. So pretty easy day. One of the things that I'm doing for the first time this year is a little stocking exchange, or not exchange, gift thing. So in the past, I've done book exchanges. I didn't want to do that this year because I felt like the quality of the books was always different, and it was hard because a lot of the girls would bring in super girly books, and then when you wrap them up and exchange them, there's a whole bunch of swapping that has to happen. So last year I didn't do that at all. I think I just did, we were virtual maybe. Yeah, we were virtual. So this year, the other combo teacher, she was making copies of a stocking exchange page thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to do that. So every student will bring in a stocking. I actually had a parent bring in a few this week, which is really helpful because I know I'm going to have some kids who don't bring it in, and I was going to have to buy them stockings if they didn't. So I really appreciate that this parent thought to do that. So far I have that many, and then they're supposed to bring in a little stocking stuffer for each student, and I will fill the stockings, and then we'll all open them at the same time. So some parents are sending in little goodie bags, which is fine. Some parents have sent in just a box of snacks to put in there, or an assortment of little toys. I said they could even do something if they didn't want to buy anything, they could make little cards. Like whoever it was could just like make a little card for everyone. Like it doesn't have to be big. It can be whatever you want. But just bring in enough for each student. So 21 somethings. Yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. So that's what we're doing. I know by the time you see this, it might be too late. Actually, some of you I know go until the 22nd of December. Don't know how you do that. But I have that. And then, so funny, at my old school, sorry, I'm ranting. At my old school, my admin did not throw away anything. And if you guys remember, flashback, my classroom last year was filled with everything on the face of the earth. And I was clearing it out, and I remember just feeling like people hated me for getting rid of stuff. And some of it I did not, like, it was not anything I wanted in my classroom. And I remember feeling like people were like, she's getting rid of things. Like, it just didn't feel good. And my admin never threw anything away. Like, they even, like, said, like, we're hoarders. I was like, okay, but I'm not. I don't want it. But it was funny because, like, our admin for our staff meeting today, he was like, if you want anything off the stage, take it, and we're going to clean everything else off. So we were literally getting rid of things and trying to pick through. So I'll show you what I picked. I did get some stuff. The first thing I got was this. And you might be thinking, Maylene, why on earth did you get that? Let me tell you what it is. Touch books. I think it's for, it says photography for the blind, so that blind people can experience it. It has Braille, and then they can feel the pictures. And I opened this up, and I was like, this is strange. And then I was feeling it, and I was like, actually think I have a student, like one of my students who would really enjoy this in the calm corner. So I know you can't tell, but it's raised. Can you see? No, you can't. You can kind of see. It's raised. And I was like, he is very like touchy, feely. I think he will love this. So I got this very dated book, and I'm going to put it in the calm corner for him. I'm going to clean it too. I'm going to sanitize it. Time for a reused haul. I got tickets. Not for me, for my kids, because they love to play restaurant and things like that. Oh, I need to remember to give them the gift that I got them. I'll show you that later. But I thought this would be cute, that they could like give each other little tickets to buy things. So I got that for them. Paper clips, because I needed them. We're running low on the paper clips. One of the other teachers said, Maylene, do you need stamps? And I said, yes, I do need stamps. Because I really do. Little tiny Post-its. Helping a student like spell a word. I can give them like a little Post-it note if it's something like a name or something. They're just very useful. These caught my eye. They are thinking mats. I guess it's like an old curriculum that my school had. I don't know. But so this one, for example, it says barn full of bales. Write a number from 11 to 19 on the mat. Fill the barn with hay bales. Put any extra outside the barn. Tell how many tens and ones. So it's literally just like a little mat to work, but I thought this would be nice. Cup of cocoa. I could even use this now. And you would put the number in the bottom and then the marshmallows on top. I just thought these would be simple, easy little math centers if I didn't have anything to prep, or, you know, and they're cardstock. The only thing I don't like is that there's only one of each thing. Like, I wish it was like a set of hot cocoa mats, you know? The last thing I'll share with you is 2 of the team members that I teach with on my first grade team sent a gift down, and it was funny because I didn't have any time to open it today yet. I'm gonna do it with you. But during lunch they were saying that it's the same gift, and I was like, that's actually really funny that happened. So I have this and I have this, and they both sent a student to like deliver it, and I was like worried for a second. I thought, did I miss a text message or something that was saying like, hey, like let's bring it? No, I didn't. But what is it? I don't know. What? Oh my gosh, cute. Is that an apron? It's an apron. No idea where she found this, but it's a little apron. And Funfetti's my fave. Funfetti cake mix. Or no, cookie mix, cake mix. And then she has some little sprinkles in here. So that's sweet. And then from the other teacher, have I put together team gifts this year? No. And last year at my school, I got a bunch of people. It was like, keep in mind, I did not love working with the people that I worked with last year. I got Kenzie a gift, like a Christmas gift, and then everybody else I either got like a chocolate bar and I wrapped it like a snowman, or I did like a chocolate orange or something. So something very simple, and I was trying to get gifts for a bunch of people. I haven't really thought about what I want to do this year. Oh, she sent me a little, I can't show you this. It's a little Christmas card of her family. I know it's little and I know it's small, but the difference, even just the difference, like being in a school like this versus the school I was in last year, maybe you guys are sick of me saying it, but it's like night and day. Just the interactions, the way people treat you, the way people see you, it's night and day. Even something totally simple, like just like her little family Christmas card, like that's, I don't even know how to put it into words, but I just feel, I feel really good at this school. So, and she sent some cookie mix frosting, a little cookie cutter. So lots of baking will be happening. Oh, and in this cute little holiday festive bin. I love that. So now I'm like, okay, I really need to like figure out if I want to do a team gift and what I'm going to do. Because I actually have to do, not have to, but I would do kindergarten and TK. Because TK's by themselves. Kindergarten and TK and first grade. Something. See, and it's hard because we are a small school, not as small as my school last year, but we are a pretty small school, and I'm like, I want to do something for everyone, but I guess if I bake cookies, then that's like fine. But then like the secretaries and my principal, I've never gotten anything from my principal before in the past, but I just appreciate my principal so much this year. Maybe this is what I'll spend tonight thinking about. Get it all together tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go home and work out. I don't think I'm gonna show too much lifestyle content in this vlog just because I am thoroughly exhausted, but I might. We'll see. I don't know. Good morning. Today's Tuesday. Today we were supposed to wear some kind of like festive outfit, and I searched and I searched and I searched, and I don't own anything festive. Like absolutely nothing. I have one t-shirt that says 'tis the season, but I wore this instead. So we're going for a color scheme. I didn't even wear an ugly sweater yesterday. I am the worst. My kids probably think I'm the actual Grinch. I made some delicious pasta last night. I didn't film it. I should have, but I do have a recipe for how I make it. We did the sausage pasta that I like to make, except I just used turkey sausage. So I brought that today. We are starting our gingerbread unit. I was going to make a giant anchor chart. I'm sure you've seen them, where it's like just like a long piece of butcher paper and like you write on it every day, but I realized I don't actually want to do that. So I'm going to make digital anchor charts all this week. I'm just going to add it in on the computer and everybody can see it, and I can insert pictures, so it'll be great. I need to prep a craft that my aide, we'll see if we have time, that my aide can do with my kids. It's just like a gingerbread craft, and then we're going to do the writing for the little truck trailer thing that we did yesterday. Pretty fun. I think I showed you guys these yesterday, but I'm going to use these for kinder literacy and for first grade literacy. I have a little pack I can show you later. We're just going to be like reviewing. That was my goal. So we're just going to be reviewing this week. Not necessarily teaching any new content, but still trying to teach. I don't really need to, but that's what we're doing. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got my PowerPoint ready. I'll show you what the comparison chart looks like at the end of the day. I actually like this better, and if you've seen my videos before, I love making digital anchor charts, and anchor chart doesn't always have to be something that you like hang up, and I think it's a lot faster, the kids can see it easier, and it's a lot less prep. So I'm gonna try to get our gingerbread craft copied, or at least get it started copying or make the masters, and then we'll be good to go for the day. Yay, plan time. Okay, Gingerbread Man book went great. They loved it. They've heard the story before, which is great. It's totally fine. I did this in first grade, and they had a lot of fun with it. I didn't do it last year, but I did it in first, so I'm excited to do it again this year, except a little bit bigger in a way, so we're doing more things with the gingerbread. While I did the story, sorry, I'm looking over at my gingerbread man. It looks a little scary. While I was reading the story, my aide made copies for the craft. So while she is with kinder and first grade in the library, she's gonna start phonemic awareness and sight words, and then they're going to just make the craft of the gingerbread head for one of my kids. I just printed this as a coloring page because if he cuts something, he cuts it into pieces. So I'm going to prep the eyes for kinder because I know that this will be hard for my kinders to cut. My first graders can do it, but the rest of it they'll cut by themselves. A lovely day we have had. Absolutely wonderful. I have to give some credit to my kids. I feel like I say it every week. I really love my class. I have to give some credit to my kids because I feel like they're doing a great job. We are still, for the most part, I mean, we're still doing almost everything we normally do. We're still doing our read aloud block. We're still doing literacy in kindergarten and first grade. We've just added like extra projects and things onto it, and math has been a time for other things, but we actually did do math centers today. So pretty successful today. Don't know where, oh, here. My aide started these little gingerbread things with them. They're going to write a gingerbread story for first grade or maybe like a reflection. And then for kindergarten, they're just going to talk about a gingerbread man. So that got done today. We also did these cutie little thumbprint snowman ornaments, and the kit that I got came with this little bead. So that's precious. Yay. I realized that plates, this is going to sound silly, plates are a great idea. Giving each kid like a personal plate to do a project like that on, and then they can like move the plate around to dry and you don't have to move the actual thing. So that's been good. Centers today went great, but they were loud when they were cleaning up, so they didn't get a cookie. Smart cookie left to earn. My student that I got this touch book for, right there, that one, they really, really liked it. We also played a little gingerbread man, like a hangman, but just look at his face, just gingerbread man. That was fun. Kindergarten, this is what we worked on: patterns and alphabet writing. I also have a list of kindergartners, like a list of exactly what they need based on that USGI data that I was talking to you about in my last vlog, and it just has each student's name and then what letters that they need to work on. So while we were doing that, I was calling on specific students and kind of checking in. I don't really have a lot that I feel like I need to share. Oh, we also, maybe I could share this. My kids had a really hard time with, not a hard time, but there was a lot of drama with the first graders, with the kindergartners, boys and girls. There was just drama. So when we cleaned up math centers, we had a big conversation. We all sat on the edge of the rug and we talked about basically how to treat other people, what to do if you're upset, what to do if you have a problem, how to talk to them, words you can use, because it was insane. Like absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go. I have a hair appointment. Here's the before. It's not gonna look different, I can promise you that. Technically, I guess they're like bangs, but they're gonna be trimmed up a little bit more. And I get face framing, so they take it, you can't tell, but they take it like all the way down, and then I get long layers. So if you're like, Maylene, what do you ask for? That's what I ask for, and I usually only get like a couple of inches. My hair is naughty. I only get a couple of inches off my hair. But here's the before. The pieces that hang down, like you can see how, you can see how long they are though. Like they need to be trimmed. But I do love the face framing pieces. I think it makes things look cuter. And I think my confidence has gone up since getting this done a few months ago. So I am going to go get my hair cut. Good morning. It's Wednesday. I had such an emotionally exhausting day yesterday, so I'm really excited to see my kids today and kind of feel better. I can share more about that later. It's almost contract time and I have yard duty today. It's starting to rain, so that might be cafeteria duty, I don't know, but today's gonna be a good day. Kids always cheer me up. I feel like right now it's just a really hard and stressful time to be a teacher, but I'm so lucky that I have like the sweetest class ever. So coming to school actually, and having like a good school culture right now, coming to school actually makes me feel better. So I just wanted to hop on and say I'm grateful for that and start the day. Okay, it's the end of the day. Today was a great day where I feel like I'm the only teacher, at least in my section, that is just like still really pushing some kind of content. But am I the actual worst? I don't know. We're still having fun, but my kids just go crazy with any kind of like anything that's out of the norm. So I feel like this is fine. Like this is totally fine. We're reviewing. My first graders have been working on this little holiday pack with me. We did blends at the beginning and then they filled in the missing words. They loved this. And then we did contractions, which I haven't really taught contractions. And they did a pretty good job with this. So that's what first grade did for literacy. And then kindergarten, I just pulled them for writing. So we did finish these cutie little crafts. Absolutely adorable. So when you lift it, like their little sentence and drawing and writing or whatever. So we finished these today. So they did gingerbread writing. I think I have that over here where my aide is. She did most of it with them. First graders looks like this. Kindergartners did this. Oh, so that one's precious. And then tomorrow they'll kind of put it together. She has it all laid out nicely. Hold on. Tomorrow's gonna be a really easy day. But oh yeah, we started with Gingerbread Girl. That one was really fun. We compared it. They did a great job. We had some time, of course, because I'm not giving them like an activity to do with it. So we played another game of hangman or whatever you want to call it with gingerbread. Oh, I counted how many hugs I got today. 61, which is 61, which is more. This is more accurate. I think last time I did this, it was really like we were so busy, which we were still super busy today too. But this is more accurate to the amount of hugs that I get on a daily basis. Did a lot. We have been working. We did centers. They did library, writing, tablets, word work, the sight word color by code. So same thing we've been doing. So I don't feel like I have a ton to share with you, and I don't want to ramble just to ramble. When I was working with first grade for and we stretched the sounds, I asked them what the first sound they heard was, and it was qua, and I was like, yes, it sounds like a qua. And one of my students goes, but it's not qua, because I always say, oh, it sounds like, but it's not this. And I was like, no, it is actually QU. Anyways, little things like that are just so funny. But I really enjoyed my kids today. They were a little bit loud and crazy, but I feel like it is not nearly what it could be. So I am very grateful. Tomorrow's Thursday, and I'm gonna try to lighten it up a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna take it a little bit easier, and then Friday is just gonna be chaos. I almost said fun, but it'll be chaos. Anyways, I'm really excited. I also still need to get team gifts. I might try to do that, and I rescheduled my hair appointment for Friday at 7:30. Even though we fly out at 6:30 in the morning. So anyways, if I bake cookies, I'll see you then.
I'm just a sidekick who needs to learn how to say no. Wait a second. Truth is, if I still liked a guy, I would have done the same thing. Really? Well, I would have done it a little better, but I appreciate the attempt.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Jokes, Oliver's huh?
Good morning. I almost said it was Friday, but it is in fact Thursday. Okay, so I did bake some cookies last night, and then I was able to make a batch of Play-Doh last night too, and it smells so good. I'll leave the recipe either on screen or I'll leave it in the description box for you, but I didn't realize I didn't have enough salt, so I just made enough Play-Doh for my coworker, and then I'm just gonna remake a batch tonight for my kids and like kind of separate for them. And then I got donuts for my class. I don't know if I want to give them to them today or tomorrow. No, I'll give them to them today. I planned on giving them to them this morning, so I'll give them some donuts today, but then I got here and I couldn't carry all my things in because I made these cookies, and so I called my principal and I was like, can you help me bring everything in? So now we're finally in the classroom. So I just wanted to hop on and say hi, good morning, and I'll catch up with you when I can. Okay, I'm a mess. I just had 3 of my coworkers help me fill these stockings for tomorrow because I'm the worst and did everything last minute. So I'm going to do parent gifts, and then I will tell you about our day. Okay, I'm still a mess. I feel like it's hard to look cute in like a scarf like this, you know? Maybe not. Because like your hair, like it can't sit, like it just feels, I don't know. Okay, so those stockings are stuffed. I took a little clip so you could see that I put it on like the edge of my rug, and then we just grabbed like a stocking and we just grabbed one of each thing, went around and put it in that little bin. And then I did parent gifts. So they have their little fingerprint ornaments. I can show you one that's not in a bag because the student wasn't here today. They put their fingerprint ornaments and their measurement. Oh, I still feel like I have so much to do. Me and my aide, I'm going way out of order. Me and my aide finished these little gingerbread, holding their little gingerbread work. So cute. Future Maylene watching this. I know, Maylene, you're going to be watching this next year to see how the party went, how everything was that week of Christmas break. I watch my vlogs too, y'all. And it's actually really helpful to go back and like kind of see things you did, like if you need ideas or you just can't remember how things flowed. Pretty much all of my coworkers, at least I know in my little building here, we're all like connected. Pretty much all of them were smart and did their party today so that tomorrow on the half day things wouldn't be crazy. And I regret not doing that. I truly do. I really do. And you know what? The thing is, like, my first year teaching, we got to have like a little party at the end and we worked all week, and I feel like I'm still in that mindset. And like last year we were virtual. And so this year I was just kind of trying really hard to stuff in as much as I can, especially since I'm a combo class. Like I've been going back and forth because I feel like this year more than ever before, I have really, really emphasized play in my classroom and making sure they get time to do those things. And my first year teaching, like they had a 20-minute recess and that was it for the entire day. And we were like 7:45 to 3 p.m. in Tennessee, so it was a long time. And then last year when we came back, we were only half days anyway. And this year I was like, they really do, like they need that time. But being a combo class, you have to utilize every minute possible. So we've still been it's all been like fun and work and nothing too much at all. Like the things we're doing are very simple, but they're still working. And I like that we're still in kind of a routine. Like these, we got these done, they're adorable. We got these done, they're adorable. Like it's all fine. I don't know. I think when I look around and I see like how much more relaxed other people are right now, I'm like, I don't know. It's just something I'll have to keep in mind for next year. But our day was good. We started off in the morning, totally good. And we were reading our gingerbread book today, which I don't know if we're going to get to that tomorrow, to be honest. That might be one thing that we cut. We were reading the book and the power, I guess a breaker blew out. My next door teaching neighbor was making breakfast in her class, like for her kids, and half of my power in my classroom went out, and it was just the half that had the TV and the projector. And I was like, whatever, we'll keep going. And like these lights over here were working, so we didn't have a TV or a projector for part of the day, which again is totally fine. We weren't doing anything super intensive.
I think it's the rain. The rain would turn back on.
That's weird though that this power went off, but that power didn't go off. That's okay, we'll keep reading.
Oh, last time my house, then it turned back on.
Yeah, we'll see if it turns on. My turn? Okay. I popped off the pan yelling, please take me too. I want to be part of class just like you. Characters have problems. What's his problem? Raise your hand if you can tell me. What is his problem right now? There's somebody down here. I had to announce. I want you to notice this part right here. These words are in red, but what is this little white thing called? It's not a thinking bubble. It's not a yawn. That's a really good guess.
Words.
Yeah, you're right. They're words. It's called a speech bubble. Say speech bubble.
Speech bubble.
Let me draw a big one for you. A speech bubble shows that a character is talking. And if he's talking, his speech bubble will look kind of like that. It'll look probably a little bit pointy. If he's thinking, it will look more like this. Have you seen these before?
Yeah.
So this one is thinking and this one is
Speech bubble.
bubble. And if you are in the library or you are reading a book and you see like this, a speech bubble, I would love, thank you for sitting on your bottom. I would love for you to come show me your speech bubble that you find, okay? Or if you find a thinking bubble. And it's kind of nice, like I said, because some of those things I've taught in the review and some of those things like we just haven't had a real chance to do. Like what my first graders did today, part of it was ABC order. We got to talk more about ABC order, which I've mentioned briefly like one time. Put these words in ABC order and there's like a key over here, not a key, but a little visual help over here. And I had them like stand up with the word and stand by the alphabet and like we talked about it. So, I mean, I haven't taught that, but now I guess I have. But we finally did this game that I had ready for them on Monday and they loved it. They thought it was so fun. I have like 4 students who they are not there yet with CVC words, which is okay. You have to remember these kids are 5 years old. They are in kindergarten and I feel like it's unrealistic to expect every kindergartner to be reading a CVC word by December. Like it's totally unrealistic. So I just pulled them to my back table and we did a little extra work. And then my aide was reading Tough Cookie with them. They did a little retell with her, like a very simple one. And while they were doing that, the kindergartners, my first graders were obviously working independently. So I was calling kindergartners one by one to just my carpet. And I have my little alphabet cards. They go with our alphabet like that. They're just miniature versions. And I was testing them on their sounds because like I've been saying, I think in this vlog, I have a sheet of letters and what sounds specifically they're missing. And I almost started crying. I'm a very emotional person, clearly. I almost started crying because so many of them were just getting it. Like they're just getting it. And I am so unbelievably proud. And even at the end of the day, that's the other thing. My kids did not listen at all today. At all today. We didn't even get to free choice because they could not listen, but we'll talk about that in a sec. I had a couple of kindergartners who, Gingerbread, a craft guy, and so I was calling them to my table and I have them write as much as they can write and then I'll help them. So he was trying to write house and he got the first sound and I was like, okay, what makes ow? And he remembered OU back here, but they heard themselves. They heard each other, so they say ow, OU, no W. And then when we were spelling boy, I was like, do you remember which 2 letters say oi? And he remembered that it was OI and OY, and I'm like, yes! It's just so, it's so satisfying. And to see little wins like that every day is really what being a kindergarten teacher is like. And it's those little wins that make it so gratifying. So that felt really good today, even though my kids did not listen to a word I said. I did try to bribe them like 17 times with the gift that I bought them. I'll show you what it is. So it's this one is a little Keurig. It came in a set of 3. So a blender, a mixer, and a Keurig. And lift the top. I think it actually can pour water out, but we're not doing that. A little pot in, and you can turn it on right here. Also, I broke my nails today. I didn't do a good job on my nails on purpose because I wanted to be able to get them off tomorrow night because I need to redo them before I go home. And then we have a little blender, which the top is, it's really hard to show you. Do you even care about these little toys? I got them from Sam's Club. Okay, so here's this little gingerbread thing. And I asked my principal, this is from Deanna Jepp, and I asked my principal, hey, can you stop by and tell the story about this gingerbread that's missing and read the first clue and we can do it? He said, yeah. And he came by and he read them the clues. Immediately after the gingerbread man went missing, the lead detective took photos of the suspects. Take the photos from the envelope and use them to help you solve the case. A gingerbread man has been stolen and they took pictures of the suspects. We have the bus driver, the teacher, the principal, the librarian. And it's funny because our librarian is not a man. Our principal is a white man. and their teacher, me, is a white woman. And so anyways, these are the suspects, and you go through and you read the clues, and it says, oh, the teachers were in a meeting. Oh, the principal was on the loudspeaker when it happened. And so it leaves you with the bus driver who, when they take his picture, he's holding a chocolate bar in his hand. And my kids, I convinced them that it was real as a joke. It was a joke, but see, this is the thing with kindergarten. They really did think it was real. And even though like the photos of the suspects are clearly clip art, even though like when they said the teacher, Miss Call, did you do it? It's clearly not a picture of me. It was real in their heads. I had one little girl cry and say that she was scared of the bus driver now. And I was like, it was just a fun game. Like, our bus driver did not take anything. It was just a game. And then I had another little girl who was in tears and said she was scared. And I'm like, oh, guys, it was just a game. It was supposed to be fun. I think the other kids had a great time with it, but two of them were just in tears. And I'm like, oh, come on. I did love it, and I would do it again. I think I would just make it more clear that it's a game and not like pretend that it was real, I guess. So I'll show you some of their gingerbread faces if you want a little laugh. Cute. Can't cut. This one, his dad has tattoos on his face, so he... So that... I was gonna do team gifts, and I think like I'm feeling a lot of guilt about not doing team gifts, especially since I adore, like absolutely adore my team and my coworkers this year. But it's just a lot. And I feel like, you know what? I made cookies. Like, I do spontaneous things like throughout the year. It's okay. But the other part of me is like, but I really want to get them something. You know what I mean? It's 4 o'clock now. I'm very grateful for my coworkers for helping me get those stockings done. Oh, also we have to get here early tomorrow because we're doing that gift exchange for the staff, and then our principal is doing breakfast for us. So I need to figure out what I need to prep before tomorrow morning. Good morning. It's Friday. Oh my gosh. Well, my hair is kind of poofy right now. Bittersweet, bittersweet. I know today's gonna be crazy, and I know it's gonna go by so fast, but it is bittersweet. I'm really excited for our day. I did get gifts last night for my team, so I'm going to show you really quickly before I put them together. I think I might make like a TikTok, and I'm definitely going to make an Instagram post about it. That way it'll be easy to find if you are looking for something next year or even this year. You can just save it really quick. Okay. So first, last night I got these prepped and ready to go. I used a little gingerbread cookie cutter to cut out gingerbread Play-Doh, so I made more gingerbread Play-Doh last night. Printed out this super simple... Smells good. Printed out this super simple label. It says you are a wonderful student, and I'm going to put this in the link in my bio, or the link in the description box, the one that says all links, and it'll be under free resources. And my kids are going to play with it today, but I thought it'd be cute to present it like a little gingerbread man. For my team gifts, I obviously have kinder team, first grade team, and I shopped for TK too because she's by herself, and I'm like, I feel like we're like on the same team. So I was browsing around Target, and I was like, okay, what can I get them? I want it to be like punny, and I don't want it to be something that like a chocolate bar, you know, kind of like I did last year. But I wanted it to be something like they would use, and something that like didn't seem like it was too affordable, you know what I mean? So I found in Target, they had a bunch of these soaps. If I had thought to do this when Bath & Body Works was having their sale, it would have been great, but I didn't. Got these, so I got a soap for everybody, and then I found some hand lotion, which I saw these originally. They were in little singles. It's by the EOS brand, or the EOS brand, like the chapstick, and I bought like 7 singles, and then I saw they had the gift pack, so I could save a little bit of money. So I'm just giving them all a hand soap and a hand cream, and I wrote them all cards last night, and I got these cute little Christmas tree cards from Target. You are hands down the best coworker, and then like a little something sweet. And then I'm like literally trying to show you so fast. For our secretaries, I saw this, so I'm gonna give them this and a little Starbucks gift card, and I wrote them a card, and in their card it said this place would be a zoo without you, and then this. So that's the secretary's gifts. Oh gosh. And then for my aide, which I need to get this one ready first in case she comes in the classroom, but I have these little, I'll take the tag off, gift bags, not gift bags. I have this little, I'm trying to rush, gift basket from Target, and I was like, oh, that'd be cute to like put stuff in for her. She's younger, so I just got some like things that I would want, honestly. So I have some caramel chocolates, little cutie candle, Is the price on there? No, okay. A little simple face mask, some gum just to like stuff it, some hand lotion. These are the singles I was talking to you about, but I needed an odd number, so I had to get one more single, so I'm giving this one to her. I got her some pens, and some little chapsticks, and then some Sambucol gummies, these elderberry gummies, because whenever I start to get sick, I get these, and they help, so I thought it'd be like, I don't know, 'tis the season, right? Oh, my light just turned on. I have an automatic one. This is what I got my principal. I'm gonna put like tissue paper and stuff in it, but just like some beef sticks, some salami. I know he likes peppermint and chocolate, so I got him these. And then I also put some of those gummies in there and some nuts, and I know he likes coffee, so I got him a holiday blend coffee. So that's everything in this. This is from Target. That's it. Those are all of my gifts. Now I have to put them together. My aide, I know, is coming in a little bit earlier today because we are getting waffles. Our principal's making us waffles, so very excited about that. But I am way running out of time. Oh shoot, I have to take pictures. Okay, they're at recess. This has been the sweetest day so far. The sweetest day. They came in, I let them do free choice so they could play with some of those new toys that I got them, and then I opened some of the gifts that they got me. They got me some super sweet gifts. I'll show you later when I have more time. And before I open gifts from students, I always say, did you have to get me anything? No. If you didn't get me anything, is it okay? Yes. I love you. Your gift to me is just being you, and I love that you're here. I love the notes you give me every day. I love the hugs you give me every day. You did not have to get me anything at all, because I hate when they feel bad for not getting me something if other kids get me something. But they were really sweet. They were excited to see what they got me. I like to be silly with them when I open gifts, or just always, but we did that. We practiced our Christmas caroling, and we went caroling to a few classrooms. The whole first grade team does caroling for the whole school, so we kind of split it up, and they loved it. I actually was not sure how my class would do, because some of them are pretty shy, but they loved it, so that was really, really nice. And now they are at recess, and I'm going to set us up for some gingerbread houses. I love them so much. This time of the year is the best time to be a teacher. There's so much joy and happiness and love, and I adore every second of it. Okay, the kids have been gone. It is like way past the end of the day. Today was sweet. It was fun. It was special. It was crazy. I am glad that I did not do as much as I originally planned on doing, because it was exhausting just in and of itself. Basically all we got done are these cutie little reindeer headbands. I can see if oh, there's one on the floor. I tried to make sure they got them all, but antler reindeer thing, it was adorable. So they had those. My aide did that with them. We watched like random things on Netflix that are like Christmas kids-y. And then we made our gingerbread houses, and I love that we did that. I know that some people do the little sugar cones with the green frosting, and they make Christmas trees because it's simple. And I think a bunch of my coworkers, at least the first grade team, was doing that, and I heard all of them talking about it, and I was like, should I have done that? Like, am I making a mistake? Because I haven't made gingerbread houses with kids in class before, but they did great. So I set up the tables, and I think I might have clips I can show you. Set up the tables, and I put 3 graham crackers on every plate, and I showed them whenever they came to the tables. You can put it to like a bottom and then a top and a top, and you can make a little house like that, or you don't have to do that. So I basically let them decide whatever they wanted to build. Some of them wanted extra crackers to try to build something a little bit bigger, but a lot of them did build the little triangle houses and decorated them with candy, and it was super cute and super sweet. And I made them this drink. It's like Rudolph's nose drink or something. I found it on Pinterest. And I rimmed clear plastic cups. I put frosting on a plate and just twisted them so that they were covered in frosting, and then I rimmed them in red and green sprinkles, and they thought they were so fancy and so cool. They loved that. And then I put a little bit of wine punch and a little bit of Sprite and a cherry in every single one of them. Just about every single one of them wanted more cherries. It was adorable. Some of my kids were like, here's leftover frosting, reaching into their drink and trying to grab the cherries, and some of them had it like all over their face, but it was fun. They thought the the rimming of the cup was like the coolest thing ever. So that was fun. It was sweet. They did that for a good like 30 minutes, I want to say, just building them. I made sure to get lots of one-on-one pictures of every kid to send to their parents because these kind of memories are really special. So we did that before lunch. Originally I was going to do the gingerbread houses after lunch, and then I realized it's better to do stuff like that before lunch, and it worked out because while they were at lunch, I could break it all down. So I had tablecloths, of course. Anytime you do something crazy messy like that, tablecloths will help you clean it up in like 2 seconds. So rolled it all up, chucked it in the trash, and then when they came back, I had pushed our tables, all of these tables, I pushed them out so that we had this whole space to open stockings, including the carpet. And I had them weighed. I took a picture, and they all had their stockings, and I had stockings. Luckily, a parent donated extra, and a couple of my coworkers had extra, so I didn't end up having to buy any. But I had stockings for everyone, and they opened them, and they were so sweet, and it was so fun, and they were so excited about every little thing that they got, and people were saying, "Oh, this is from me, and this is from me. Thank you so much." Like, it was just the sweetest moment. So they loved that. The stockings was fun. I'm glad I moved everything so they could spread out because they had a lot in their stockings. And then I had them bring me their backpacks. I stuffed everything in their backpack, their stockings. Some of them saved their gingerbread house. They had like crafts that were going home. And then I gave them my present, which was the Play-Doh. And they also really, really loved that. They thought it smelled good. And when I made it, I obviously cut out the little gingerbread thing. I should have brought the cookie cutter today. I knew I should have, but I didn't. And so it was like a little gingerbread sitting in there. And some of them were like, "I don't want to smush him." And then the other kids were like smushing him the second they got him. But they all thought it was really fun. I had one kid cry because someone else smushed his. So I like swapped his with a girl who wasn't here, so he could have one that was not smushed. He was very upset about it, but it was fun. And they really, really loved the Play-Doh. And then it was the end of the day, and I had them wait inside so I could make sure that they got their parent gift. I could make sure that I got a hug before they left. And I sent them off, and I shut my door, and I was like, "Okay, see you next year, I guess." Believe me, I am ready for break. I am so ready for break. My kids are so ready for break. It was chaos in here, but just knowing that they were leaving for break, it's hard on like my teacher heart because I'm like, okay, like we only get this much time with these kids. I mean, unless I loop with some next year, you never know. But we only get this much time with these kids, and just knowing we're at that halfway mark, I'm like, wow, it's already been like half our time. I don't know. I get really sentimental about these kind of things, but that's what I was thinking. Also, I did get some more gifts, and I'm sitting here debating on whether or not I want to share them because I know that there are teachers out there who are watching who don't get anything. I know the primary grades really get like almost like showered with gifts, and like middle school teachers and high school teachers kind of get left out. So I don't want anybody to like feel like left out. So if you don't want to see, you can skip ahead. I do want to share though, because I got some really like awesome and even like thoughtful gifts. And if you are still looking for something to give, or like maybe you're looking for something for your coworkers, like I want to show you just to give you ideas. I don't know. I think it would be helpful. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll show you. I need to stop thinking about other people and how they're going to feel so much. Let me show you what my kids got me. I was really excited. Whenever they give you gifts, they're always so proud, and it's the best feeling ever to see them, the look on their face when you open it. It's really nice. And the other thing I have to tell my kids is, you did not have to do this. Like, you did not have to do this. I appreciate you for who you are. I love the hugs you give me every day. I love the cards you give me every day. I love just being your teacher. You did not have to get me anything. Because of course you have kids who feel bad, and kids who are like, "Miss Cole, I didn't get you anything," and you have to console them and tell them that you love them so much and it does not matter, and that is not what is important, and that they didn't have to do that. So it's like, it's a weird balance. I of course love getting gifts, and I love the experience of opening gifts with them. I'm really silly and fun, and let me just show you what I got. So you already saw two of the gifts that part of my first grade team got me, the cake mix and the cookie mix. Another one of my teammates got me this little goodie bag, and it has for a cozy night in. So she put in some socks, some trivia, like a little thousands trivia. Actually would play that. Ooh, I didn't even read that it was peppermint. A peppermint hot chocolate bomb, some little chocolates. So a cozy night in. That's an adorable gift. Another team member sent some chocolate, which is peppermint, and I love peppermint. I know there's people out there who hate peppermint chocolate. Big fan, big fan. I think that's a little team gift. From my kids, this child was so excited to give this to me, and I made such a big deal out of it. I was like, should I eat it right now? Am I supposed to eat it all right now? And she was like, yeah, absolutely love. I actually could like bake things with this, I bet. Is it hollow or is it solid? It feels probably hollow. I don't even know. See, I keep wanting to say their names. She got me this little wreath with a chalkboard. She got me a peppermint candle, which of course everyone wanted to smell. And she got me these, which I need to remember. I think I want to take these with me on our vacation. So I got these. I don't know what they are. Maybe there's peppermint in it. I don't know. It's like clusters of, I don't know. I have no idea. One of my little boys got me this cute little pouch. One of my sweet girls, she made this and she was so excited about it. And I think this is one of the coolest like teacher kind of gifts that I've gotten from a student. It was a really good idea. So she colored this on the front, which is so cute. I, of course, love plants. Isn't that cute? And then the back has just like a sweet little heart. She signed it down in the bottom too. There's this cutie little rainbow. And then she was excited to show me that these are plant earrings. So I just thought it was sweet. And then one of my sweet little boys brought me, I think his mom brought this at dismissal, some more chocolate. And I honestly can't tell you how excited I am about all this chocolate. A little hot cocoa kit with a new mug. And then another thing I got was this, which I had all of these bags in this Sterilite, and the Sterilite fell off the table and I almost died because I thought I had broken this, but it's still good. So it's this little cup. It's got like a glass straw and it's a glass cup and it says coffee, teach, repeat on it. I don't know if you can see. There we go. This is stinking adorable. Like, that is cute. And then there was a bag in the bag and I made a big deal and I was like, I got a bag! And she was like, no, there's a note. Merry Christmas. I love when you look so pretty. I hope you have a good day. I think this parent is okay with me showing you this. She lets me post her writing pretty much all the time. So adorable. And then that holiday gift exchange. My gift, I'll tell you what it was. My gift was like a DIY margarita kit kind of. So I put like the mix in, the salt, some limes, all that's really inexpensive. And then like this mug that says I'm fine or something sarcastic because I'm like, it's like a margarita gift, but I'm giving you like a mug. And then I put like a little bit of other stuff in there. That was my gift. And then I got these cups and a little Starbucks gift card. So I did a good job picking the gift. And the last thing one of my students got me was a gift card and chocolate. Moral of the story is, if you get anything for a teacher, we're gonna be really grateful, especially if you have a child who is in like middle school or they have like a favorite high school teacher. Like, those teachers get left out a lot. Special teachers get left out, so you could ask your child like, hey, like, do you want to get a gift for your music teacher or whatever? Do you want to make a card for them? Like, all those things really go a long way. I really do love the more like personalized gifts just as much as I love getting a gift card. But I think it's really about like knowing the teacher. And I will say one of the best things that I like to keep is if I get a card and it's like Merry Christmas, but then like the child writes something, even if they like got help, having a little message that they wrote in a card, I absolutely love. Like, those are my favorite things to keep, and they also don't take up a lot of space. So I really like cards or notes, even from parents. I've gotten notes from parents that say like, oh my goodness, thank you for everything that you've done, whatever, I see you, I appreciate you. Those things go a long way. So I'm gonna get my hair done tonight at 7:30. I don't know if I told you, but I am. So I think I'm gonna film. Gosh, do I want to? I don't want to, but I'm going to film a video, sit down and talk and share about some deep things. So make sure you watch out for the next video. It'll go live while I am in Tennessee. I will catch up with you guys in the next one. Please feel free to binge my videos while you are on break. If you are at home and you are not going anywhere, I've been posting a lot of videos recently. And I appreciate you guys being here always. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if it was helpful. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not, come join the family. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one.